Welcome to Wrestle Capsule. I'm Elise, and today we're going to be talking about John Cena's heel turn. I talked about it in my Elimination Chamber video, and I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know if the heels that are being birthed in this new era right now are far more engaging than the faces. I don't know what's going on with me, but the Naomi situation with her turning heel and the depth of her character, and then John Cena and this being 20-year long just brewing, the way that WWE Creative and Cena have crafted this storyline with him turning heel and why he turned heel, and this vendetta that he has not only against WWE, not only against the men in the locker room, but against the fans themselves. It's crazy. Even his actual fan plight, I know you see me using fancy words, a plight with them, it's crazy. So I'm just going to be rattling off some things that really have caught my eye and really been playing rent-free in my mind ever since this man turned heel. So the fact that this man, John Cena, came out after Elimination Chamber, same gear on, same music, like this didn't change nothing. And at first I was talking all the trash in the world. I was like, how you gonna turn heel, one of the biggest heel turns and for 5 ever, and you don't change anything? Are you freaking kidding me? But the fact that he said, we don't even deserve new gear, we don't even deserve new music, it is literally genius. Like I said, he has a vendetta against the fans themselves, the ones who boo him and the ones who cheer him. And the fact that he referred to his relationship with the fans, with the WWE Universe, as a toxic relationship really does reign true. And I'm not going to get too much into, the IWC toxic fans, because I've already talked about it on my channel. But there's a remnants there. You cheer him, you boo him, you want him to turn heel, you don't like him. Vince shoving John Cena down our throats, even having his own era in WWE where this man kept winning and winning and winning and winning, championship after championship, even changing the freaking belt into that spinner crap belt thing that to this day I have such disdain for. All of that. Trying to get the fans on board, working hard for it, trying to not get fired, that whole thing. But that's like the fourth wall. That's like the real stuff. He didn't talk about that, but that was like in my mind as he was cutting some of his first promos, and it just makes sense. The dots are just, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love when WWE Creative is able to have that string, and not like when they have something and they know what to do with it creative wise, and they can pull stuff from years ago, even back when this man debuted it and he faced freaking Kurt Angle and all that, like, and then bring it back to now where he's actually a heel. Some people say they've been expecting it. I'm like, I don't know. Y'all just must have your ears to the streets. I does not, okay? But this has been some of his best work. It's amazing for him to go out, for him to leave WWE and retire and leave his boots in the ring as a heel. Like, that's fire. That is fire. I'm so excited. Like, fans have been wanting this man to turn heel for so long, and he did not do it. He fought against it. It was for the children. Let's be real. John Cena was bringing so much loot because of him being face, especially with the kids. Loyalty, respect, all that, honesty, all that cool stuff. Like, his brand, whether people hated it or loved it, it was so well known. And for to turn around at the end, I feel like it's genius. There's so much he can do with it. And there are people out there who were saying that his first promo that he did after turning heel wasn't enough. And when I heard that, the commentary and the wrestling content creation community, I'm just like, what? Are we watching the same product? What? I can't understand how they don't see that you just can't run out and just that quick. You have to build it. And that is what the first promo was doing. It was laying out the foundation of what John Cena is going to be like moving forward as a heel. He had to take all that time to address the public, address the WWE universe, the ones who booed him, even the ones who cheered him, how he was talking about how even the ones who were cheering, like, what did they really do for him? Yeah, you buy his t-shirts, you got his towel, you got the hat, hustle, loyalty, and respect, all that junk. Like, even with that, he was saying how the fans done nothing for him, that they were essentially leeches, that they were taking and taking and taking, but they weren't giving. And he gave so much to the company, gave so much to pro wrestling. Like, I don't understand how wrestling content creators, just some of them, didn't see that he had to build. And then the next promo after that, like him talking about how he's gonna ruin pro wrestling and how when he wins, and by the way, I hope he wins. I know that's crazy for me to say, but I hope he wins. Love you, Cody, okay? I love you, Cody. But I want John Cena to win. I need something different. Okay? But we're probably not gonna get that, but that would be great if we did. He's talking about how he wants to ruin wrestling for everyone. He wants to take the real belt home. It was giving very much so CM Punk back in the heyday when he took the belt and was just like, peace out every which way. Like, that's what it was giving. And all in all, I just love this TV, and the reason for that is because not only are we getting a different side of Cena, he looks like the any sort of light that this man had is not even in his eyeballs. Like, there's just darkness, there's just resentment, there's just anger, there is even I don't give a frick. Like, he does not care. He doesn't care. And his acting skills are really, the chopping is chopping right now. And another reason why I love this is because Cena is essentially preparing the way to give back to the new John Cena, who is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. It's good stuff. And I do have to say, I've talked about this before on my channel about Cody Rhodes' championship reign and how specifically Kevin Owens was one of the few wrestlers to really bring that aggression out of Cody. And I remember after talking about how he used to cut promos to AEW, this man started firing off all cylinders. I was just like, go ahead, Cody Garrett Runnels, you better get them, you better go, sir. And after that, his promos, I've been seeing what I loved back in the day in his promos, and Cena has become another one of those wrestlers who brings something out of Cody. And not to say that, like I said before, not to say Cody sucks at promos. See, I don't think he sucks at promos. It's just, it was getting a little dry. Like, he's got all the tools. Like, Cody has gotten all the tools. He's a great champion. He's great in the ring. He's great on the mic. It was just getting a little teeny bit monotonous. And with Cena coming in and being this polar opposite of him, being the bad Cena, and then Cody being the good Cena, those two in the ring, I'm so excited. I'm excited. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew for sure that Cena was going to bring something that we have never seen before. And truer than truest, and Travis Scott, and you got some stuff going on, and it had to be this way. I know people might be like, what are you talking about? It had to be this way. Last year, We had Cody, we had Roman Reigns, we had Rock, and I have to say this, every time Rock is brought back into the picture, we always get something fresh. Even if it's been done before, he puts a new twist on it and he makes it modern and he makes you care and he makes you boo, he makes you cheer, he makes you laugh, he makes you roll your eyes. The Rock will always be captivating. He will always be a superstar. He just is. And I'm not trying to blow smoke up his butt. I'm just saying he knows what he's doing and he's good at it. And bringing in Travis Scott with the whole situation and then heel Cena and Cody makes a girl wonder who's going to have his back, because I know there's going to be some sort of situation going on. Who is going to have Cody's back like that? Like, for real, for real. Yes, Cody Rhodes can fight his own battles. Yes, Cody Rhodes can hold his own in the ring, but you got Rock, you got mean old John Cena, heel man, and then you got Travis Scott, who likes to freaking pop people's eardrum. Okay, not pop people's eardrum. Not the pop people's eardrum, but he likes to get in the ring, and we already know that Travis Scott is going to make an appearance again. I mean, for Pete's sake, this man's music is the freaking WrestleMania 41 theme song. Like, come on. And then he comes out in Elimination Chamber 2, and he gets his in on Cody, freaks him up as he's already down. Like, we know this man is going to be in the ring at some point. How it all plays out, I do not know, but I know WWE Creative is cooking. It's cooking. And I know it's been a while since I've made videos. I've been super busy, but I could not go another week without giving WWE some flowers. You know, on this channel, I give critiques and I give flowers, and it just so happens that this video and the video before this, I just been giving out flowers. I've been giving out caution warnings, but I've been giving out flowers. It's just what I does. Okay, it's what I does. But yeah, I am so excited. I'm so excited. Like, with Cena talking about how he's trying to retire the WWE Championship, Universal what? Are you quitting me? Like, are you serious? This is crazy. The undisputed WWE Championship. He's trying to shut that down and be like, yo, I'm going home with this. Like, it's done. I know I just called it the Universal, but that championship has changed so many times. I can't keep track of what they're calling it. Sometimes they call it the WWE Championship. Sometimes they call it the Undisputed. I've still Universal. Like, there's so many names for this one championship. You can't fault me for getting it mixed up a few times. Okay, but yeah, guys, this is the last thing I want to say. The fact that John Cena said, and I gotta read this because I wrote this down. He said, I am not a baby face. I am not a heel. I am a human being. Okay. Now, you and I, y'all both know that wrestling fans out here don't be seeing superstars, WWE superstars, pro wrestlers as human beings. They don't see wrestlers as human beings. What? They breathe, they live, they eat, they have lives. What? Outside of the ring? Who said that? So for him to say that, I love that, because it really does put out commentary of how, and maybe I'm going too deep, but hey, swimming in the deep. It just really does shine light on how wrestling fans tend to view wrestlers as people who, you know, you're either a face or a heel. We either gonna boo you and talk trash about you on social media and say all types of stuff, especially if you're good and you're carrying it out, or you're a baby face and we love you, all this, yay, we're wearing your shirts, you're all not human being. But I love that, because of these, you know, traditional labels. He's just like, no, I'm human. This is who I am. I'm literally going through a breakup, a toxic relationship that I just came from between him and the wrestling fans. But it's just given that realism. And I love it, because wrestling fans tend to forget that wrestlers are human too. They're actual people who have lives, that have struggles, that have problems, whether it's addictions or just stuff. They go through things. They're human, okay? They're gonna have human emotions. So I love that they did that, and I don't even know if that was intentional, but I picked up on it because, you know, I am I'm private eye. Okay, I tend to take y'all to Wrestle Capsule University every once in a while, and this time is no different. But yeah, guys, let me know what you're thinking about when it comes to John Cena's heel turn, the promos that he's put out, the interactions he's had with Cody Rhodes. How are you feeling about it, especially WrestleMania 41? There's so much stuff going on, so I would love to know what you guys think about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.